The story we first broke on News Channel 13 live at noon, the search for Jaliek Rainwalker. We've been bringing you live team coverage all afternoon. Jaliek was only 12 years old when he vanished without a trace. His disappearance in 2007 began an intensive years-long search. 10 years ago, police labeled the case a likely homicide. Now, first on 13, a new lead. State police investigators say they've gotten new, credible information, bringing them to a wooded area in Troy. First on 13, state police investigators follow a new lead that brings them to this large wooded preserve, hoping to find evidence that could ultimately bring justice for Jaliek Rainwalker.
Up here, we have a missing child here.
He was 12 years old when he was last seen on November 1st, 2007. He stayed the night with his adoptive father, Stephen Kerr, at a family home in Greenwich, but he was never seen again. Shortly after he went missing, police began focusing on Kerr, labeling him a person of interest. They retraced the steps that Kerr and Jaliek had taken in the hours before Kerr reported him missing. Kerr told police that he picked up Jaliek from a respite home for foster families in Albany County, and they stopped to eat at a Red Robin before heading north to Greenwich. There were massive searches done all along their route, but investigators don't believe Jaliek ever made it back to Greenwich. Which brings us to this location today, a credible lead that there may be evidence here on a 40-acre wooded property near the South Troy Dodgers baseball fields. State police dogs, an underwater recovery team using robotic cameras to check under storm drains, and many of the same state police investigators on the case since the beginning.
They're the type of people, if your child were to go missing, you want those people on the case.
And they take it personally as well, do they not?
Absolutely. There's absolutely a personal investment in it.
They scoured for clues that could bring the justice for Jaliek they've been seeking for 14 and a half years. Have you found anything today that might provide some hope to Jaliek's family?
Well, with any lead, and right now I can't say that I can't get into what we have or have not found. What I can say is that we're actively working the case, and that any lead that we do get is taken seriously.
Kerr, who moved his family to West Rupert, Vermont in the months after Jaliek's disappearance, has maintained his innocence, but has not cooperated with police. Shortly after he reported the boy missing, Kerr cried during an on-camera interview I did with him.
Jaliek, if you're watching this, we'd love for you to come home.
Tears police and his mother-in-law believe were phony. Police are asking for the public's help. If you have any information, you're asked to call 1-800-GIVE-TIP or send an email to crimetip@troopers.ny.gov. We also have this information on our website, WNYT.com.